Just because you believe that you are a man doesn't make you a man. If I say I'm 3 years old, does that automatically make me 3? No, I'm a 28-year-old man. Thus saith the Most High.
Welcome to the Passover. Welcome to the Passover. We praise Yahweh when them death angels passed over.
But God got something in store for you, sister. You need to repent and take off them pants. You are not a man. You are not a man, thus saith the Most High.
That's right.
You people need to get it together, man. This world is destroyed, man. How many more people are going to walk around in these women clothes, man? How many more homosexuals do we got to deal with before we tell y'all that is not of the Most High? How do you tell God that you love them when you dress like a woman? Right? This line has become blurred. You are a man, you need to act like a man, and you are a woman, you need to act like a woman. Thus saith the Most High. Just because you believe that you are a man doesn't make you a man. If I say I'm 3 years old, does that automatically make me 3? No, I'm a 28-year-old man. Thus saith the Most High. Give me Colossians 3 and 17, man.
The book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 17.
Uh-huh.
And whatsoever you do in word or deed, do all in the name of Mashiach Yahushua, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by him.
So everything we do in the name of a Mashiach Yahushua, man. That's what we do. What y'all are looking at is the sons of the living power again, man. I know everybody are counting our life for madness and y'all counting our life as destroyed people. But you're looking at men stand up on their feet again. Everybody know that we are a special people, but why are we on the bottom of society, black man, Hispanic man, Native American? Why do we get drugged from the trucks? Why do we get hung from trees? Why do we fill the prison houses? Everybody know that we can jump, hop, and skip over any wall you put in front of us, but where are we at the bottom of society? You blacks and Hispanics need to come back to the commandments of God again. These people have raped, robbed, and murdered us for over 400 years. Who is going to pay for the destruction of our people? How much longer shall we suffer at the hands of our oppressors, man? Now, hold that. I don't want to put that here. I got that in the chamber. Right? Our people need to come back, man. 1 Kings 8:47. You people need to come back to the laws of God, man. Sister, don't you know how special you are? I seen you walked away and you seen us talking to you, right? I thought we was brothers and sisters. Can we converse? Can we converse as adults? If I tell you how special you are to God, would you carry yourself as such? You are a Jew according to the Most High. You have to come back to the laws of God again, man. Right? We were made to be God's chosen people. We were never meant to be on the bottom of society like this. Our women are jacked up and our men are jacked up. Why can't anybody explain why this is? Ever since we came out of slavery, nobody has saved us. That's what we're doing out here, man. You see young men on a Saturday afternoon, we preaching the word to y'all because of what? Out of love. We love our sisters and we love our brothers. Nobody stood up for Trayvon Martin when he died, right? What about Damian Martin? What about Sandra Bland? What about Eric Garner? What about these people, man? Tamir Rice. How many more black men gotta die at the hands of these police officers before we get it together, man? We have tried everything on this earth but coming back to the laws of God. We have to come back and keep the commandments, man. 1 Kings 8:47.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 8, verse 47.
Brother, listen to this, man. The Bible been telling us to come back for a long time now. We gotta listen up. Read that.
Yet if they shall bethink themselves,
All right, we remember who we are. We are
in the land of in the land whither they were carried captives.
in the land we were carried captives. We were carried captives in America, Jamaica, Haiti, Bahamas, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Colombia, South America. We have been carried captives, man. Read that.
And repent.
And we gotta repent, brother. Sisters, we have to repent. Read on.
And make supplication unto thee in the land of them that carried them captives.
Read on.
Say,
So what do we have to say to our Heavenly Father, sister? Right? Read that.
we have sinned.
Sister, this is what we have to do. We have to tell our Heavenly Father that we have sinned. Because many more black men are going to die because you are walking away from God's commandments. And then you're gonna ask us why this is happening to us as a people. Why did God take this man away from me? Why did God kill this sister? This is at God's hand. That's what y'all don't understand. Nobody else. Read on.
And have done perversely.
We done so perversely, man. Disgusting. It was wicked, man. Read on.
We have committed wickedness.
We committed wickedness against our Heavenly Father. Read on.
And so return unto thee.
We got to return unto our Heavenly Father. Read on.
With all their heart.
With all their heart.
And with all their soul.
And with all their soul. Right? Read on.
In the land of their enemies.
In the land of our enemies. Hey, brother. Brother on the phone. Are you deep in the car? Come, give me 5 seconds, bro. All right, I'll wait. I'll give you that time. Come over when you're done, though. Right? So we have to learn to come back to our Heavenly Father, man. Give me Ezekiel 3:7. 2:2. Right? We have to come back to our Heavenly Father. Because we keep dying at an astronomical rate. And everybody want to sign petitions. You want to try marching against a system that was set up against us, and we were never made to thrive in the society, man. Who out here is standing up for the black man and Hispanic man and Native American? Who out here doing the work, man? You looking at righteous men again. We out here to tell our people stop ruining themselves. Stop prostituting yourselves. Stop selling drugs to your own people. We got to get together, brother. We got to come back and see unity in each other. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. Brother, you got 5 seconds? Can I get that from you? Nope. I ain't got the time, right? Nope. If I was Joel Osteen, hallelujah, brother. That's what's wrong with our people, man. That's what's wrong with our people. They shake their head, they suck their teeth. We know you tired of hearing it. But we're going to preach this word until the day we in the dirt, brother. 28:15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
People got no love, man. That's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. Got no love for your own people, man. Read on.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy power,
if you don't listen to the voice of your Father, read on.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
And to do all his commandments, read on.
And his statutes.
And his statutes.
Which I command thee this day. That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now, brother, let me ask you a question. Brother, let me ask you a question, right? Would you say black people, do you say that we are living good in today's world? Would you say we at the top or we at the bottom? We at the bottom of society, right? Have you ever, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? 43. Have you ever wondered, out of your 43 years of living, have you ever wondered or pondered why that is? To what? To hold it down?
I don't participate in some activities that help hold it down. I know why I'm starting to see things.
Okay. Can I have some of your insight on why you believe that is?
There's
No unity?
You know, and you're doing all right as long as you're not doing better than your fellow man.
Right.
So nobody want to uplift nobody.
Right. We live on an individual mindset.
Yeah.
We don't live as everybody else. All these other nations, us, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we feel like we're different. We feel like we got to figure out our own way, and we can't help each other. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you, right? Deuteronomy 28, verse 15, right?
The book of Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Brother and sister, listen, if y'all got 5 seconds, listen to me real quick, man. I'm showing the brother why we get shot down, why we make #1 in the prison systems, right? Our people stuck in the churches, right? Give me that. 28:15.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
right,
to observe, to do all his commandments,
right? And so if we don't observe and do all his commandments, read on.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Back in Egypt, when Moses told us this, the children of Israel, the true chosen people of God, read on.
That all these curses,
all these what?
All these curses.
No, these blessings.
All these curses.
All these curses. Is curses a good thing or a bad thing, brother? It's a bad thing. Read on.
Shall come upon thee.
Shall come upon thee.
And overtake thee.
And overtake thee. So when you see the hood, man, we living out these curses. I'm going to go through some of the curses that we face as a people. Give me verse 54. Verse 54. Because we've tried to get along in the system. We tried to petition. We tried marching. We tried voting. None of these things work. This system was made against us when we were put in slavery. This system was never made for us. So how can we get ahead in this society if it was never built? It was never built for us in the first place, brother. Read verse 54.
The book of Deuteronomy 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
His eye shall be evil toward his brother. That's why you say it's no unity. We look at another black man, if we even look at each other for 2 more seconds longer, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to take this man. Hey, brother, you got to get out. You got to leave that woman you with, man. That woman was never made for you. Don't you understand you were put in captivity by these same people? I know the truth hurts. I know it makes you feel uncomfortable, but you got to get out. That's what we are here to do, brother. It might seem rough, but we cannot join with these other nations. Thus saith the Most High. Right? Right? Look at this book, right? It says countering the conspiracy to destroy black boys. Right? These are the things that have been made against us from when we were children. We have been destroyed. Our whole mindset has been destroyed. Right? One of our prime objectives is to come out here and tell our people to change our mindset. We are not equal to those other nations, man. Read verse 54 again.
Deuteronomy 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you,
read on,
and very delicate,
we were once very delicate among each other. When we walk past each other, we can say, "Shalom, my brother. What you need? You hungry? You thirsty? Come to my house." We can't even do that no more in the hood. Read that.
His eye shall be evil toward his brother.
Our eye is evil toward our own people. We'd rather get along with other nations before we get along with our own people. Read on.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
And toward the wife of his bosom. Read on.
And towards the remnant of his children.
Now tell me if this sounds familiar. And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall do what?
Which he shall leave.
Which he shall leave. No other nation faces these problems. How many blacks and Hispanic men have grown up in their household without their father? How many black single women have you seen raising children by themselves? But why is that? This society has created a conspiracy against us, man. This is something deeper than we understand. Right? Give me verse 68.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into...
Now watch this. How did you African American, would you say? How did you get to America? How did black people get to America? Sister, come. I want to talk to all my people today. How did we get to America?
We were stolen.
We were stolen, right? But what mode of transportation did we get here? Boat. Now watch this. It's in the scripture, right? Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 68.
Read on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt. The word Egypt means house of bondage, right? Go to Exodus 20 and 2. Hold that. We prove thus saith the Most High out of the scriptures, man. We're not your pastors on Sunday that tell you get on your knees and God will deliver it. No, we going thus saith the Most High. We're going to prove everything we say, right? Exodus 20 and 2.
The book of Exodus 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord, thy power, which hath brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. The word Egypt is synonymous with the word bondage, right? So let's jump back, 28 and 68. See, what you have to understand is that the scriptures have been written in code. That's why when they say, for God so loved the world, they believe that he's talking about everybody. But if you break it down precept upon precept, you know that world he is talking about is Israel, us, as a people, as a nation, right? 28:68, read that.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
Now you said we got here by what? By boats, with ships. He brought us into bondage with ships. Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
He's prophesied this a long time before it even happened. Read on.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
We'll never see our homeland again. Ever since we've been in America, Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican Republic, we have never seen our homeland again. Now we forced to sing the Pledge of Allegiance thinking that God loves everybody after they done raped, robbed, and murdered us for 400 years. Everybody believe in karma till you talk about the oppression of black people. How many more of us are going to die at the hands of y'all, man? Keep reading.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
Sold unto who?
Your enemies.
Now, let me ask you a question. When we came over here in slavery, who are we sold unto, brother and sister? What person were we sold unto when we got off those ships? Now watch this. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Read that again.
The book of Deuteronomy out of the King James Version Bible. Chapter 28, verse 58.
Watch this, brother. I bet y'all never heard this out of your pastor's mouth. Read that.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
The word Egypt is synonymous with that word house of bondage. Read on.
With ships.
With ships. No other nation has ever went into captivity with ships. Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto
He
thee.
prophesied a long time ago this would happen. Read on.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
We'll never see our homeland again. We've never seen Jerusalem again. We fled Jerusalem against the west coast. That's when the Africans took us and sold us to the Europeans. Read on.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Sold unto who?
Your enemies.
There we were sold unto these Europeans. These same Europeans. They call it their enemy. Read on.
For bondmen.
For what?
Bondmen.
For slave men. Read on.
And bondwomen.
And slave women. Read on.
And no man shall buy you.
Ain't no man gonna save us. Malcolm X couldn't save us. Tupac couldn't save us. Marcus Garvey couldn't save us. Nipsey Hussle. How many? Come on, man. Nobody has saved us. Read on. Luke 1:68. Now, brother and sister, all y'all right here, right? Now, we've been sold unto our enemies. How do we get out of this captivity and this oppression? We are stuck, man. We are stuck. Our people are sitting here in a world of distress. How do we get out of the economic depression, man? Right? Read that.
The book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel.
Blessed be the Lord God of Israel. Brother with the orange hat. Hey, check out the flyer when you get a chance. All right, bet. Hey, brother, let me give you one more scripture before y'all leave. Can I give y'all one more? Can I give y'all one more? All right, I'm going to read it while y'all walking. Read that.
Luke 1:68. Blessed be the Lord thy God.
Blessed be the Lord thy God. Read on.
Of Israel.
Read on.
For he hath visited and redeemed his people.
He redeemed his people. Christ was an Israelite too, just like us. Read on.
And hath raised up an horn of salvation for us.
Read on.
In the house of his servant David.
In the house of his servant. Keep reading.
And who spake by the mouth of his holy prophets.
Sister with the white. Yo, sis.
With the pants.
Sis with the pants. Yo. Hey, I have a question. You want to win $100? Come here, let me talk to you. Let me break that down for you. Come here, let me break it down. You said what? Wait, how old are you? Wait, hold on. Don't be upset. How old are you if you don't mind me asking? You 20? Come here, let me break it. 5 seconds, please. All right, give me Deuteronomy 22:5. Wait, 1 John 5:3. Do you love God? That's the first question. You love God? The girl in the pink, you love God? Y'all look like young queens, right? We ain't come out here to bash nobody. We didn't come to tear you down. We only come to preach the laws of God. Now you say you love God, right? Now watch this, out of the Bible. 1 John 5:3, read that.
The book of 1 John 5:3. For this is the love of God.
But this is the love of God. Now you two say you love God. Now keep reading.
That we keep his commandments.
That we keep his what?
Commandments.
That we keep his commandments, sister. Read on.
And his commandments are not grievous.
And his commandments are not hard to do. Now I'm going to show you one commandment. You say you love God, right? I'm going to show you one commandment and we're going to prove if you love God today. Deuteronomy 22:5. Let's see. Because it's easy to say that we love somebody with our lips, but love is a verb. It's an action word. It's not a noun. We can't just say it, right? Listen to this, sister. 22:5.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. The woman.
The what? The woman. Sisters, are you grooming yourself to become a woman, right? Okay, you're not a man, right? The woman, read on.
Shall not.
Shall what?
Shall not.
Shall not. This is a commandment of our Holy Father. Read on.
Wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So what pertains to a man, sister? What? Read it again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5.
The woman, the what? The woman, these two women, read on. Shall not, read on.
Wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Now what pieces of garment and clothing pertain to a man that doesn't pertain to a woman? Say it again. She don't want to answer. See, we have young children who can understand it. God made our laws very simple, sister. You said you love God. This is the Bible, King James Version, the original. And that's what I'm saying. Read it again, read it again. Read it, hold on. It's more on this. Hold on. Read on.
Neither shall the man,
right,
put on a woman's garment.
now a man cannot wear what pertains to a woman. This is why we have so many homosexuals nowadays. This is the modern Sodom and Gomorrah. Men think they could be women, and women think they could be men. But that is not done with our Heavenly Father. If you are a man, if you're a born man, you have to be a man. Give me Romans 1:25. Give me Romans 1:25. Romans 1:25, right? Because this is the problem. Our men are not leading our society, sisters.
That's right.
Where's the men? Where's the men? Where's the men? This is why black people are so messed up. This is why. And you women raise these same men to be gay and homosexuals, man.
That's right.
How do you call yourself a man when you lay on your back for another man? You lay on your back for another man. That's disgusting, man. Read that. Romans 1:25.
The book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 25.
Sister, don't make yourself into a lie. You said you love God. God said thou shalt not wear what pertains to a man. You gotta wear a dress, sister. I know. That said, okay, give me Ezekiel 3:7. Give me Ezekiel 3:7. Even they start off rebellious at a young age, man. That's disgusting, man. You're gonna grow up to be a single mom, a single woman raising 5 kids by yourself, by 6 different baby daddies. You women, man, this is disgusting, man. Read that.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 7. But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee.
I know they're not going to listen to us, man. You're not going to listen to your Heavenly Father. You talk about you love God. You don't love God, man. You don't love God. Read that.
For they will not hearken unto me.
Y'all not going to listen to Heavenly Father. Read on.
For all the house of Israel are imputed.
For what? Are imputed. They are impudent. Read on.
And hard-hearted.
And you are hard-hearted. Read on.
Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces.
Right, so we're going to make our face strong. Read on.
And thy forehead strong against their forehead.
Make our forehead stronger against yours, man. You think you're doing something when you're rebelling against our Heavenly Father. But this is why we are so messed up as a people. You laugh, you stumble, you clap at us, right? Like we telling lies. How many more black men are going to have to die in this country, man? Black men have suffered oppression for over 400 years. Do you know why that is, sister? Hey, my sister, but hey. Do you know why that is? That was my bad. Heavenly Father, please forgive me. Right? Because our people are hard-headed, man. That's okay. The young girl said, I asked her, what pertains to a man that doesn't pertain to a woman?
Right.
Pants.
Right.
The girl looks like she's about 6 or 7 years old.
Right.
But you talk to a grown woman who's 38, 39 years old, I know, I still ain't doing it.
Right.
If you disobeying God, I can imagine what you're going to do to your husband, man. I could just imagine. These people it's wicked, man. It's wicked. Give me Romans 1:25. These men are nasty, bro. How you tell it? You lay on your back for another man. Can I talk to you for a second? Let me ask you a question before you leave. Can I ask you a question before you leave? Right, where you guys from down here? No, where you guys from? Hawaii? Oh, you live in Hawaii. You were born and raised there? Your forefathers were born and raised there? How'd you guys get to Hawaii, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, Ireland, okay. So let me ask you a question. We're, African Americans, Jamaicans, Bahamians. These people, you know about their history, right? You know that they've went through 400 years plus of oppression and slavery. Till this day, we still continue to get no justice, no peace. We continue to get shot down by the police. Do you think that is fair? It's hard, right? And now you believe in karma, right? So my question is to you, and I ask this politely and nicely. My question is to you, who is going to pay for all of the innocent children that have died at the hands of our oppressors? Who's going to pay for them? Right? Because those people that did that to us a long time ago, even to this day, they're dead and gone. So my question is, everybody believes in karma, but we know that the universe pays the karma back. Who's gonna pay for that? You don't know? Would you say, do you know anyone that owned slaves? Any of your forefathers? No? Give me Isaiah chapter 14. Let me show you something. I'm gonna show you something out of the Bible. Because what happened was, our Heavenly Father allowed you guys to come against us because we broke the laws of God, right? You know that we are a strong people, right? You know that we're smart, we're intelligent, we could do almost anything. But the system in the society that we live in today, this system has literally brainwashed us from young children to go the opposite way, right? They take our fathers away at young ages and stack them in the prison system. Then we leave our mothers to raise us by ourselves, and a woman cannot raise a child into how to be a man, especially not in America, right? Isaiah 14 and 21. Let me see if you agree with this. You believe in the Bible? Okay, read them. 14 and 21.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Do what?
Prepare slaughter for his children.
Now, this is what God said. Prepare slaughter for his children. Read on.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
For the iniquity of their fathers, right? Read on.
That they do not rise nor possess the land.
Now, so they don't rise nor possess the land. So what God is saying here, we have to prepare slaughter for what you guys have done to us. Because that only could be repaid by one way, and that's by blood, right? A lot of us have died and continue to die until this day because we don't obey our Heavenly Father's laws, right? You guys came against us. Do you, let me ask you a question. Do you feel sorry for us?
Yes. If you cannot feel my small person, then fine.
You said what?
I said if you cannot feel my small person.
Okay, yeah, don't film her. Don't put her on camera.
I really like what you're preaching
Right.
about family.
Uh-huh.
Because I think children must have a father.
Right.
And I definitely think the prison system, the criminal system,
Give me Isaiah 42.
it is stacked against people who are poor.
Yeah, so,
Because people who are rich, they just hire these lawyers.
right. So,
We're not, it's very difficult because people who came here who weren't here during slavery, you know,
right.
the whole world has been nothing but these people oppress those people and those people kill these people, and it's been like that from the beginning. Terrible.
But let me show you something. Like, so, okay, for example, this book, right? This is a book, it's called Countering the Conspiracy to Destroy Black Boys. Do you believe there's a conspiracy against us? Do you believe it's a trap for us to fall into very easily, right? Would you say that your little boy faces the same troubles that we do? Would you say that? You keep him out of school? Yeah, I like that one. Pull that one. So this one too. Why are so many black men in prison? By D'Amico Booth. Why is that? Is it because, okay, they say black men sell drugs and they sell cocaine and all these things. How does that stuff get in the hood?
Right. I think it was intentional. I think it was intentional. I think that the people who like to be in power, I'm not one of them. I don't own a house and I don't drive a fancy car.
Yeah, but
people who like to be in power, they like to stay in power.
I have a feeling that you're living very nice right now. And we are not. As a people, as a nation of people, we are not. We still suffer from the time we stepped foot in America, right? So let me show you something. Numbers 35. Read that.
The book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land where ye are.
Read on.
For blood it defileth the land.
For blood defileth the land. Read on.
And the land cannot be cleansed.
The land can't be cleaned because the blood has already defiled the land. Read on.
Of the blood that is shed therein.
Of the blood that is shed therein. Read on.
But by the blood of him.
But by the blood of him, of the same people that put our blood on the concrete in the first place. Read on.
That shed it.
That shed it. Right? Read on. Is there more on that? Right? Jump to what you had. Isaiah 42 and 22. Right? So it has to be done what was done to us. right? And this is what we call justice. It's not that I'm lashing out because you did whatever the case is. Our people till this day just are being destroyed. What happened to Trayvon Martin? Do you think it's fair what happened to Trayvon Martin?
We weren't here.
Yeah, but you know who that is?
Yes.
Trayvon Martin, he was killed because he looked suspicious in the wrong neighborhood, right? What about Sandra Bland? They found her hanging in a cell after they took her to jail for a stoplight. What about the man? What about the man that ran out of his car and they shot him in the back and then they tried to make it look like something else, but they never knew he was recording?
I'm sorry. He doesn't know any of
We have to tell him the truth. We have to tell this, and this is the harsh reality. So it makes them feel uncomfortable, right? But this is conversations that we have to have from children.
Right.
This is the same life that you guys don't have to live. You guys are not exposed to this, right? When we have to get taught from a very young age.
Right.
When the police pull us over, don't you make any moves.
Right.
Don't say anything out of the way,
I teach my children that.
right? But you guys don't get shot down the way we do. Read that. Isaiah 42 and 22.
Isaiah 42, verse 22.
Why are so many black men in prison? Read on.
But this is a people robbed.
We have been robbed, right? We have been robbed of our nationality, our heritage, our culture, of everything we have. Read on.
And spoiled.
And spoiled. We are spoiled people. Nobody desires us. Read on.
They are all of them snared in holes.
We have been snared in the holes. The population of black men and Hispanic men in the prison system is about 80 to 90%. How is that possible? Right? Read on.
And they are hid in prison houses.
And we are hid in prison houses. Right? Us as a people, we have been hid in prison houses. Why is that? Right? Why is that? Would you be, do you feel sorry for what has happened to us?
Of course.
Now let's see. Give me Isaiah 49.
But I would say this. I'd say this, like, the same thing happened, not the same,
Mm-hmm.
but a similar thing happened in Ireland. There was a genocide, and the English wanted Ireland, and they came in and they starved people.
How many people were murdered?
Well, I don't know how many people were murdered. I know that.
Can you give us a date?
So-
the
you
people
give us a
starved.
date?
They took their food.
So this is what happened. So when we talk about the oppression of black people and the murders, the rapings, the robbings, a lot of times what people like to do, they like to say, well, look, I'm Irish, and we went through genocide. This is like the third time I've heard this from somebody else, right? But listen to this. Hold on. 9 and 12. Daniel 9 and 12. Read that.
The book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 12.
Uh-huh.
And he hath confirmed his words which he spake against us,
He confirmed. The Most High confirmed his words. Read on.
and against our judges
Against our judges. Read on.
that judged us,
That judged us. Read on.
by bringing upon us a great evil.
A great evil came upon us till this day, right? When you look at this sign, I mean, you probably can't see from there, but when you look at this sign, it's a lot of bad things that have happened to us.
Yes.
You know about the syphilis project? The Tuskegee Airmen?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, I do.
Well, who's going to pay for that stuff? That's evil. Right? Read that again. The evil. Read that.
I would say
12. And he hath confirmed his words which he hath spoken against us, and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil.
By bringing upon us a great evil. Read on.
For under the whole heaven,
right? Read on.
hath not been done,
Hath not been done. Read on.
as hath been done upon Jerusalem.
You guys never received the same judgment and evil that has been done against the people from Jerusalem.
Right.
You're standing in front of the true Jews, man.
Right.
Against in front of the true chosen people of God. Nothing has been done that can compare to us. So when you say genocide, when you say murders, when you say you were starved, what is that compared to when we got drugged and we got raped, when we got robbed, when we got murdered? I know it hurts, man.
no. It's not that it hurts. I keep her not public school for that reason. I will tell you that, like, genuinely, I think you have an excellent point.
Right.
But I am not against any of you. And if you would like to know who's holding your brothers and sisters in prison, it's those people in power.
It's the people in power.
It's those
But who do
people.
they look like? Give me Job 9:24.
Well, I'm saying to you,
Who do they look like? It might not be you necessarily, but who do they look like? So this is the thing. I can't tell who it is, but you look like those same people. What am I supposed to do?
I understand.
What am I supposed to do?
I understand.
Let me say this real quick. You do know that I read an article some time ago that the inhabitants of Hawaii, right, the people who the island belongs to,
Yes.
can't even afford to live on their own island,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Now you said the people that's in power, right? But you were able to come from Ireland, right, and move to another island because of the people you say are in power, right? So you may not think you benefit from what's happened to us, right? But every Caucasian is benefiting from what happened to us, right? You can't pass the blame. We as a whole nation have gone into captivity, right? The whole nation is gonna get judged. You can't pass it to anybody else.
No, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But I go like this. You could come over here. You are a big, strong man. And you are smart. You could come over here and you could debate me and you'd win. Or you could come over here and you'd just go "Whoop," on my head and I'd be out cold.
That time is not yet.
I feel like what happens with people is they think about the past and they don't think about, like, I'm going to claim the future and I'm not going to let anybody hold me back. Now, should you get reparations? Yes, for